guys, so today's video is going to be a get ready with me video. So in today's video it'll just be your standard get ready with me video. So I'm going to start off with makeup and then move on to hijab and then move on to my outfit right at the end so you guys can see pretty much everything that I'm wearing. So recently I've been really into mustard as like, you know, the color. I don't know why. I mean, usually I'm always about my blacks, my grays, my navies, my dark colors, but I don't know why. I think ever since like, you know, spring, summer, I was just like overwhelmed by the need to just mustard everything. So naturally when I found this outfit and it was in mustard, I was just like, you're so beautiful. So yeah, I got this gorgeous outfit from H Couture on Instagram. I will link them down below so you guys can check them out. And I will be putting details to everything you see in this video, from like where I got my scarf from, my jewelry, makeup details, outfit details, everything will be on my blog. So check that out at simonchari.co.uk. It's on the screen right now and also in the description bar below. And remember to check out my social media at SimonSmiles. So check that out if you would like to. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into this video with the makeup. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my brows and I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Granite. And I'll be applying that using a small angled eye brush. And I'm going to use most of the product on the end part right here, and whatever's left on the brush, I'll use that just to fix up the front slightly. And once that's done, I'm just going to brush it through with a spoolie just to make sure there's no harsh lines or anything like that. Okay, so now that I've done the brows, I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow, and instead of using primer, I'm going to actually be trying something a little bit different today. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Eraser Concealer. This is in the shade Nude. Apparently this is supposed to be a great way to help your eyeshadow last really long and also let it blend really well, so I will give it a whirl today and let you guys know how it is. Now that I've put that on, I'm just going to blend it all in place using my Sigma 3D HD Precision Brush. And now I'm just going to set that in place using my Soap & Glory Kick-Ass powder and my Real Techniques setting brush. Once I've done that, I'm going to grab my Nude Tude palette and I'm going to pick up a tiny bit of this colour here called Sultry on my fluffy blending brush. And the brush that I'll be using is a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that straight into the crease all the way across. Once I've done that, I'm going to grab this Soul Look palette, and this is basically the main palette that I'll be using today. So I'm going to start off by grabbing Ariel and then blend that into my crease just where I was blending earlier. And once that's done, I'm going to start darkening the look just to give it a little bit of contrast. So I'll be picking up Floor from the same Soul Look palette, and I'll be grabbing this small detail brush. And I'm just going to start by placing it right in the corner and bringing in just a tiny bit. So I'm now just going to blend all that using this Body Shop blending brush. And now that that's done, I'm going to grab the same small brush from earlier, and I'll be picking up Anya. I'm just going to go right into the corner right here and just go up just a tiny smidgen, and then I'm going to blend that in. And once that's done, we're going to move on to the dangerous part of the tutorial, which is the glitter. Okay, so I'm going to start off by grabbing the Ardea London Eye Glitter Fix. And I'm just going to place it in the middle of my eye, right here, and just tap it out to the sides. And then I'm going to grab some of my Ardea London Eye Glitter in the shade True Gold, and I'll just be applying that using this flat concealer brush. And I'm just going to pat the glitter on very carefully because I really don't want this to fall everywhere. I'm going to grab my Rimmel London Glam Eyes eyeliner. I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm literally just going to apply a very thin line to my eyelid, like the thinnest line you can possibly imagine. And this is just to help the lashes blend in just a little bit more naturally because I'm not that great at lashes just yet. Now that that's done, it's time to move on to the lashes. So I'm just going to give them a quick curl and a quick coat of mascara, and I'll be using the Benefit Roller Lash. And now that I've done that, I'm just going to apply some lashes. I'm going to be applying the Fatia's World 3D Foam Ink Lashes. And there we have it. Lashes are on and I'm looking fluttery and cute as heck, even if I do say so myself. I don't know why, but just whenever I put these lashes on, no matter what's on my face, even if I'm completely barefaced, I just feel like I'm living. So I love these. They're beautiful. They're fabulous. There is something that I completely forgot to do earlier that I'm going to do now, and it's basically tightlining my upper waterline. So just putting some black eyeliner up there just so my lashes and everything blends really nicely together. Anywho, now that that's done, we're going to move on to the rest of the face. I will be coming back to the eyes later on because I will be putting some colour just under and adding a little bit more glitter, but that will happen later after I've concealed and all that jazz. So let's move on to the rest of the face. So I'm going to start by priming my face, and I'll be using the L'Oreal Paris Studio Secrets primer, and I'm just going to grab a tiny bit of that and put it all over my face. But this stuff, you literally need like the tiniest bit, and it's just amazing. Okay, so now I'm just going to go and color correct. So I'm going to start off by using the Ardea London Flawless Concealer in the shade 5, and this is an amazing peachy orangey concealer, and it works amazing to get rid of dark patches and dark spots. So I'm just going to pop this just under my eyes, and then I'm literally just going to blend it in using a beauty blender. Just tap 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 until it all goes away. I'm sure you guys can already tell, but instantly it's just got rid of those darkness. I love this. So next up, I'm gonna add some glow to my skin because I want my skin to be glowing. I want myself to look like the shiny moon emoji. I mean, there isn't a shiny moon emoji, but for some reason I feel like there has been, so I'm gonna look like the shiny moon emoji that does not exist yet. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of Lush's Feeling Younger skin tint, and I'm literally just gonna pop a tiny bit on my finger. I'm just gonna apply that to like my cheekbones, above my eyebrow, a tiny bit on my nose, just above my cupid's bow, just like, you know, the general areas where you highlight. And then I'm just gonna blend that in using my beauty blender. You can also use your fingers, but I'm just gonna use my beauty blender because that way a little bit of the glow will be left on the blender, so when I use my foundation I will be glowing from within, from like literally within the beauty blender. That's what I'll be glowing from. Next up, I'll be applying foundation, and I'll be using the NARS Sheer Glow foundation in the shade Barcelona. I'll just be applying that using a Real Techniques pointed foundation brush, and once I've dotted it all over my face, I'm just going to use a brush to slowly brush it around my face, but I won't be blending it. I'll just be covering the surface and then blending it with a blending sponge. Once that's done, I'm going to be moving on to contour and highlight. So I'm going to start off by applying the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Ginger, just under my eyes in a triangle formation. And I'm also going to apply it on the bridge of my nose, a tiny bit on my forehead, a little bit just above the cupid's bow, and some on my chin. Just the general points where you usually highlight. And then I'm just going to go in and blend that with my beauty blender. And I'm just going to set my under eyes because I really don't want any creasing going on. So I'll be using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Powder. And I guess I'm going to do a bake, or whatever you call it, where you just sort of put the powder on and leave it on. I've literally kept it just under my eyes. I know some people have it like more on their face, but to be honest, with my face when I put powder on, I look really dry and crusty, so I stick to literally just under my eyes. So now moving on to contour, I'll be contouring using the Ardea London Sculpt Pot in dark. I'm just going to try and carve out my cheeks, as they say in the makeup world, so just a little bit, not too much, because this stuff goes a long way. My biggest fear is not getting these two to match. I feel like they match, but I also feel like they don't match, so I guess we'll just blend and see what happens. As you can see, this contour is very, very dark, which is why I've only used the tiniest smidge. I feel like I've used a tiny bit too much here, but maybe I've just blended it a bit more. But yeah, now I'm just gonna blend that in using my blending sponge and pray to God that this works out. I am feeling myself. I mean, now I still look ridiculous because I have powder and stuff all on my face, but I still feel good. But yeah, with this cream contour, it's more of a shadow color to sort of sculpt out your face, so I will be going on later with a powder just to warm it up a little bit. Anyway, I'm just gonna wipe off this powder, and then I'm gonna go in and not contour, but you know, bronze up the face a little bit. But first I gotta get rid of this excess powder because I'll be looking like a bit of a maniac. Okay, so now I'm gonna bronze it up, and I'll be using the BALM Bahama Mama bronzer, and I'll be applying that using the Sigma Large Angled Contour, which is the F40. Wow, I'm feeling like one heck of a baked potato. I never do like this much like contour at all, so like I'm a little shocked at myself. But you know what? I'ma go with it. I'ma work it. I'ma walk around like a baked potato because potatoes are amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna now go and put on some blush, and I'll be using the Sleek blush in the shade Antique. As you guys can see, my packaging is like completely broken because it's one of my favorite blushes. So I've just taped that together, hoping it'll stay together, kind of like the rest of my life, but we're gonna make it work. So anyway, I'm gonna grab a little bit of that and apply it to my face using the Real Techniques multitask brush. I did have a blush brush, but I could not find it anywhere, so we will have to work with that. I'm sorry, I'm really not prepared for this. I'm not that much of a makeup person, even though I spend a ridiculous amount on it. Okay, so this makeup actually looks really, really pretty in person. I'm just praying to God it looks just as pretty on the camera, because right now I'm feeling myself. And if you guys can't see what I'm seeing, then it's gonna be so sad. Anyway, let's do some highlight, and then we're gonna come back to the eyes just to finish up the bottom. So to highlight, I'm gonna be going all out, so I'll be using two different highlighters. The first highlighter I'll be using is the BALM Mary Luminizer highlighter. It is fabulous. And I'll be applying that with one of my favorite brushes, which is the Sigma Tapered Highlighter, the F35. So I'm just gonna put that on the high parts of my face. Yeah. So I think I had a little bit too much fun with the first highlighter, so I'm gonna put the second highlighter away for another day, because right now they can see me from space. It might not look like a lot, but to me I feel like they can see me from space right now. Anywho, since we didn't highlight under the brow before, I'm gonna be doing that now, and I'll be using the same Merrily highlighter just under my brow. So for some some reason in this video I thought I'd do my eyebrows first before I do anything, but usually in reality I generally tend to do my eyebrows last. And honestly, after today I don't think I'm gonna do my brows right in the beginning, because I feel like throughout this whole video I've just got like powder, foundation, concealer, highlighter. I feel like I've just got all that stuff on my brows, so every 2 seconds I have to fix them up. I don't know how people do this, where they do their brows first and then the rest of their stuff. I'm just gonna assume they're a lot more put together than I am, because I'm just like a hot mess when it comes to makeup. So yeah, next time, brows last, so I don't make any mistakes, because I've made many mistakes today. But yeah, anyway, back onto the eyes. I'm gonna grab the teeny tiny brush that I had from earlier, and I'm gonna be mixing 2 of the shades from the SOLA palette, and I'll be mixing Aerial and Floor, and then I'm just gonna drag that all the way under my eye. Once I've done that, I'm just gonna grab a little bit of the glue from earlier and put it just under my eyes along with some of the glitter. And now that I've successfully managed to do that and also get glitter all over my face once again, I'm gonna go in with some mascara on my bottom lashes. And finally, last but not least, we're gonna move on to lips. And for lips, I wasn't really sure what colour to choose, but in the end I settled on ColourPop's Ultra Satin Lip in the shade Prim. It's a lovely dark reddish kind of colour. I think it really complements the outfit well. And there we have it. That is the final look, and now I'm just gonna set it all in place, because I've worked so hard in this. If it starts slipping and sliding places, I'll be extremely sad. So I'm just gonna use my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus spray just to spray that all in place. Oh, I left my mouth open. I shouldn't have done that. And there you have it, guys. That is the completed makeup look. And now that the makeup's out the way, it's time to move on to the hijab tutorial. So for this hijab tutorial, you will need a few things. The first thing is an underscarf or a bonnet cap. I mean, this is my one right here. It's just plain, it's black. You don't have to use one of these. You could use a hairband or even like tie a small black scarf underneath. It's just to keep everything in place, keep your hair out the way, and also just to make sure your scarf doesn't slide about during the day. So you're gonna need one of those. You'll also need a long rectangle scarf. The scarf that I'm using today is just one of your regular viscose scarves. I picked this up from Alum Rock for like, I think £1 or £2. They sell these pretty much everywhere online and also just generally in markets and stores like that. And you also need 2 safety pins and 4 straight hijab pins. But yeah, guys, let's just jump straight into the hijab tutorial. So you want to start off by putting on your bonnet cap just to make sure that all your hair is in place and everything is nice and tucked in so your scarf doesn't go flying. So you got your bonnet cap on. You get your scarf. I'm using a maxi scarf, so I've folded mine in half, so it's not as sheer, and on top of that it's just less fabric to deal with. So I'm just going to pop that on my head, and I'm going to make my left side significantly shorter because I don't want loads of extra fabric. So I'm going to just bring it on my forehead like so, and then I'm going to bring it back just there so you can show my earrings off. I'm just going to pin it using a safety pin. And I'm using one of those special no snag safety pins because I really don't want to get a hole in this scarf. And then once I've pinned that, I'm going to bring this side back like so, and I'm going to pin that side too. You don't have to use safety pins, you can use straight hijab pins. I just prefer using safety pins because that way it's secure and it won't go flying anywhere. Then we're going to grab this side, the one with all the fabric, and we're just going to bring it round. I'm bringing it around from this part here, the part that I've just pinned under here. Bring it around like that just to cover the neck. I mean, if you want to show your neck, you can, it's all your choice. And then bring it around like so. You can add folds if you want. I mean, I'm not going to have too many folds, but if you want, literally making folds is so easy. You literally just grab and bring forward, and there you see there's 2 folds. So like, look, 1, 2, 3, like, you know, you can do whatever you want. But I just like leaving it kind of natural-ish, so there's like less folds. And once I've brought that around, I'm just going to get straight hijab pin, and I'm going to pin it right at the top here. And I'm also going to put one right here. I'm trying to pin them in a way where you can't really see the pins because I don't really want to show the pins off. And right now this is what it looks like. So this is the top half, and then this is the bottom half. So as you can see, it gives you loads of coverage, but I'm gonna make this shorter by literally bringing this and pulling it up like so. And when you bring this round, it basically makes this side longer, so you literally just pull and it makes this front shorter. I'm just having it shorter because I kind of want to show off the detail of the outfit, but it's all up to you. If you're wearing like a long necklace, it might look nice to have it short. It might even look nice to have it long and then have the necklaces layered on top. It all depends on your preference. Now with this really long part, you can do pretty much whatever you want. If you want, you can literally grab it and bring it around to give you loads of coverage like that, and that pretty much covers like your complete top half. Or if you want, you can have it and you can just throw it over the shoulder like that, so you have like this nice sort of Rapunzel-esque hijab. I think it looks kind of nice like that. You can take cute pictures like this. Oh god, that looks slightly demonic. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tuck it in at the front. So I've got this, and I'm slowly just gonna twist like that just so it creates like a nice little twisty effect. So I'm going to twist it like that, and I'm going to grab it like that. And there you go, like that. And once that's done, I'm just going to pin it in place. You know the part that we just tucked in? I'm going to safety pin that down. You might take another pin and just pin here so your twists don't fall out of place. And on top of that, they don't just move about when you walk about, because you don't want that happening. And there you go, that is a whole hijab look. Super easy, super simple, look, took like no time at all. But yeah, this is what it looks like from the front, from the side, from the back, and the other side. I'll just spin, there you go. A full spin. That's what it looks like. So yeah guys, that is a completed hijab and makeup look, and now moving on to the outfit. That's this whole look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you guys. If you guys have any recommendations on how I get glitter off my face, please let me know, because I have a feeling I'll be taking this glitter to the grave, because girl got it everywhere in the mouth. Just, oh, I got it everywhere. Also, if you guys have any suggestions for any makeup looks or any outfit looks you guys would like to see, then do let me know in the comments down below, and I will try my best to do those. And if you guys would like more details on any of the things you saw in this video, including photos of the outfit and makeup and this, that and the other, then please check out my blog, which is simonchario.co.uk. It's on the screen right now and also in the description bar below. And remember, you guys can follow me on social media at SimonSmilesLike for Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, pretty much all of them. You guys can keep updated with me every single day. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's helped you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes! Spicy!
It's the applique naked ultimate basics all matte